Good morning. Good morning. Notice anything different? I have blue in my hair. Is that like too fun? I know. My poor dad is probably thinking, what's happened to my daughter? Oh my God, she's gone off the deep end. And I'm sure he's not alone in that thinking, but trust me, I haven't gone off the deep end just yet. Just wanted something fun. I've wanted to do this for a long time, so here we go. Good morning. How are you today? I hope that this Friday before a holiday weekend flies by for you, and that you enjoy it and have so much fun and can get on with your fun weekend plans. What's everybody doing this weekend? I've got a good weekend planned. I'm really excited. I'm starting my transcendental meditation training tomorrow, and that goes on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. For just an hour each day I go for training. So anyway, I'm really excited about that. I do have some openings for Reiki or Hypno. If anybody is looking for something this weekend, I'm going to be around all weekend. And you can always book on my website, eastvalleyhealing.com. My name is Kerri Wade, by the way. I am a Reiki master teacher and a certified hypnotherapist and certified transformational life coach. My sweet spot, what I love the most, is working with people who kind of are at a point in their life where they don't really feel alive. I know that sounds kind of weird, but people who I've gone through it myself. So, and I think we go through it many times in our lives, but when you wake up one day and you're just like, is this really all it is? Is there something I should be doing? When you discover you don't have pure joy in your life, maybe you did once before, maybe you're longing for something deeper, a deeper connection to yourself, to spirit, to your community, people around you, your family. These things happen in our lives, and I know it's happened to me, and it's been a very deep and long process for me because I don't do anything real fast, so I take my time to savor every little moment of it. And it's all perfect. It's all perfect. Whatever is your flow, and you'll come to that point where you do want something different. And when you do, I'm your girl. I love transformation, and I love watching others transform. Good morning, Missy. Nice to see you. What do you think of my hair, girlfriend? Oh my God, she did it. No, it's only temporary, so it's only for today or tomorrow. And maybe I'll do it again over and over. Who knows? I might go get some other colors and just go all psychedelic all over. So anyway, if you're at a point in your life where you are thinking that there should be something more, something's just missing from your heart, then I would love to work with you. Let's talk a little bit about intuition today. Intuition. Do you trust your intuition? Are you aware of your intuition? Your intuition comes in many different ways and many different messages. And I think once you make the conscious decision to really start listening to your intuition, to start listening for messages, for guidance, it gets easier and easier. But you have to practice it. It's like a muscle. You have to build it. You have to practice it. You have to keep it in shape. And it's something that you do every day, all the time. So do you ever get... Okay, let me just tell you, without telling too much information, just to protect people's privacy, but someone we know is, when I say we, my mom and I, my mom's really close to, has got a project coming up, and it's a very physical type of endeavor that he needs to do. And he's totally dreading it. And my mom is really worried about this because, you know, there's something in it. There's a reason he's dreading something that he's really done all of his life. And he's done many times in his life. Good morning, Grant. And, you know, it's like his intuition is telling him, you shouldn't be doing this. This isn't safe for you. Whatever the case may be. But he's going to go forward and do it, we think. So, what do you do when you have those little moments of something doesn't feel right? Do you trust it? Do you go with it? Or do you just kind of put it on the back burner and ignore it and go on with your day? And then something happens. We always know in hindsight. I know I do this all the time. Sorry, I'm rattling my little paper here. We always know in hindsight, you know, when you say you engage in a relationship that you kind of know up front is not something that you really want. Morning, Mark. And, but you go forth with it anyway, and you decide to give it a try. And maybe you change yourself for this other person in ways that makes the other person more comfortable or more in control or whatever the case may be. And then it all blows up and it ends. And you start to kind of beat up on yourself because you knew that you should not be going into that relationship or into that job or into, you know, family discussions or anything like that. So I think it's something that we all experience, and we do, and hopefully eventually we learn to trust that intuition and to really listen to it and listen for messages. I mean, it's not like, you know, one day you get a knock on your head saying, hello, Kerri, this is God, I got a message for you. It doesn't happen like that. Well, maybe for some people it does, but it doesn't for me. You know, it could be an overheard conversation. It could be something on TV that you happen to see, an article that comes up in your news feed on Facebook, synchronicities that happen. And yeah, that's a beautiful thing. When you start asking for help, when you ask for assistance, when you ask your higher power, your higher consciousness, your guides, God, Jesus, whoever you ask for help, the universe, when you start asking for assistance, synchronicities start happening. Because the universe goes to work to give you what you want. It wants to give you, Spirit wants to give you anything that you want and anything that is for your best and highest good. So make sure when you are asking for stuff to ask for only something if it's for your best and highest good. Because if you just say things like, I want a man in my life. Well, guess what? You'll get a man, and it might not be what you want. So be clear, yet be flexible, and always ask for it to be of your best and highest good. So intuition, some little things that you can do to start building your intuition. I know for me, like when I'm driving, my intuition is just spot on. I mean, I will intuit when somebody's going to go from the left lane and cut across traffic all the way to the off ramp. And it's just a knowing, and I like slow down and I'm watching, you know, hoping other people are out of the way. And, you know, sure enough, it happens. It happens all the time. Or you're driving kind of beside someone and something just tells you, I need to either slow down or speed up a little bit. And sure enough, you know, you see that car wander over into your lane, you know, maybe by error and they correct themselves, or maybe they just come over into your lane and you would have been right there next to them if you hadn't listened to that. That happens to me all the time. And it's a way that I've learned to build my intuition. Start guessing things. I mean, doing a driving is a great way to do it. And Candace Parisi actually taught this in one of her intuitive development classes that I took online. And it's just, anticipating, okay, the next car I see come around that corner is going to be, and just listen to your gut and just start, and you'll become more and more accurate as you learn to trust that. And as you start to have hits, then you get more confident about it. So anyway, if anybody has anything they want to share about their intuition and how it has helped them or saved them from a situation, and if only I had listened to my intuition, maybe I wouldn't have story, I would love to hear them. Let's pull a postcard from Spirit before I rattle on for too long. Nice to see you guys this morning. How's everything going? Everybody ready for the holiday weekend? Grant, I'm sure you are. I still want you to come visit me. I have some pictures for you, In fact, I put one of them up right here in my room, and it's directly across from me. It's a beautiful fairy. It's the larger fairy photo that was Robert's, where she's like blowing a wish. And I love that picture. It's really, really pretty. So, okay. Postcards from Spirit. It's a deck from Colette Baron Reed. Everything's backwards on the camera, so you have to read it backwards. Sorry about that. I don't know how to make that different. I don't know how to fix that. But, it's okay with me. Anyway, these are just beautiful messages. And every day I just ask for a message for anybody who might be watching, either right now or anytime through the day or sometime in the future. Just a message that we can take with us on our day. Okay. I love you too, Grant. I invite you just to take a nice deep breath. Sit up straight. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head, your eyes. We hold a lot of tension here. And if we just pay attention to our forehead sometimes, we can tell if we're tense or not. The forehead, when you relax it, it's like, oh, that feels so much better. I don't know why I'm so tense there. Relax your forehead, your shoulders. Nice deep breath in. Let's breathe together in through the nose, deep, 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 and then out through the mouth. And we're going to do it 4 times. 4 deep breaths will reset your body. Ready? Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. One more. Thank you for breathing with me. Breathing is a great way to connect. To connect not only with ourselves and our inner guidance, our higher guidance, but with one another. Being present in the moment. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you. We love you. And you are a unique spark of the universe and always connected to the light and to Source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Again, my favorite words from Casey Miller. Hi, Samantha. Samantha knows Casey, I think, don't you? There are no extras in this world. There are no extras. Every person matters. Everybody was meant to be here. You're never alone. Ever, ever. And I love connecting with each of you every morning during these Facebook Lives. And it's the way that I start my day off on the right foot. And I really appreciate you being here. So any comments, experiences, anything you want to share, you can do so in the comments or private message me. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Even on the weekends. Have a great, great day and great start to your holiday weekend. Be careful out there. Crazies are coming out, trying to get out of town. So drive careful and make it a great day. I love you and I appreciate you. I see you and you matter. Peace and blessings.